On guys, waiting for a buddy to come online, so I'm running through the weekly HVTs. I actually just did one, and so we're going to burn through some of my HVT directive intel credits. And so sometimes it's challenging to do these even with a group. So I'm going to show how you can do them with a solo, and you can see how it goes. Sometimes, depending on the location, you may not have a lot of cover, and it can be a little bit more challenging running solo. You can obviously take cover in a car or on a truck or in the back of a dump truck or something like that, but sometimes the cover isn't as great, so that can be a little bit challenging running solo. The thing to do though is we'll run through this one and then I'll show you the build that I'm running. It's actually my third character with a bunch of gear items put together that don't... It's attack build, but it's not anything spectacular. It's definitely not optimized. My weapons are garbage. But it goes to show you that you can run these HVTs, you can run challenging missions fairly easily and have not a lot of challenge. This one in particular could be interesting because you do get a lot of NPCs that rush up on you, but if you just don't go crazy and push in too much, you're gonna be okay. What I don't like about this is that excuse me, there is a mezzanine up top there, somewhere where they can go higher. I don't like that. Is that an NPC? That is an NPC. See if we can get a little closer.
Warning.
And
Hostiles detected nearby.
put out. Can I get my turret up on there from where I'm at? No. Would be nice too. My turret up there. Drop my seeker mine. Basically, if you look at my turret, it just does so much work. You just gotta watch because they will flank over here. And so this is actually not the best spot to be. I kinda want to be back here. There's a guy right there. You can see my turret is like crazy strong. Not sure why that turret is still up. Killed the guy.
Additional hostiles inbound.
Cleaners aren't horrible. They will take some damage. My turret. You can see the bleed on that though. Kinda wish I put a sniper on. I don't know why that other seeker mine's not going on. I'm gonna relocate the turret and put it oh, I didn't want to waste a secret mine on him, but yes, we will.
Hostiles incoming.
Ideally, you want to get it up on top of a bus so it's a little bit higher, but
Hostiles.
we just gotta watch we don't get flanked over there. If we do, we just fall back, no big deal. So we can fall back a little bit, just so we get a better angle on where things are. My skill being at max capacity after attack builds, I'm going to get my secret mine back a lot quicker.
High value target has been eliminated.
I don't know if that's a shield guy or not. Just a little too forward here. Okay. So that was the second hardest one, which I think they're both roughly the same in terms of difficulty. I have so much gear because it's my second character, so I'm actually going to end up breaking down a bunch of this stuff. I'm really going just for classified gear, not that these guys are going to drop it, but actually I want to sell your weapons and break down this gear. It's nice that the materials are shared on characters now. That's just a really good electronics mod. Oh. But yeah, I mean it's pretty simple running solo, like HVTs, challenging missions. I've literally just walked through 2 of the hardest HVTs there is and made it look pretty simple. I don't think my health was down less than half a bar, and so if you're really looking for a solo farming method, this is the way to do it. And I'll break down the build real quick. So the guns are irrelevant for me, but what I am running is I'm running a 4-piece tack. And quite frankly, I would probably rather either have Barrett's or Vigorous instead of a tack chest piece, but I just don't have any on this character. It is my third character again, so I'm running tack. Everything's rolled to electronics. The key with the tack build, one, I'd rather have health than health on kill, but health on kill solo is actually not bad in case you do take a little bit of damage. You're typically mostly going to be in cover, so if you do take damage and you kill, you're going to get that little bit of health on kill. Skill haste, at least on one piece, is important, preferably on your holster as well. And I mean, if you can get your skill haste back to 40 to 50%, I don't even know what it is in this character, then you're in good shape. But I'm running a attack electronics backpack with everything electronics, skill haste mod there. I'm running a tenacious mask with enemy armor damage. Now, enemy armor damage does translate into your seeker mine. So that's a good thing. It's rolled for electronics and electronic skill power mod, and got a little bit of health in this backpack, or sorry, knee pads. Again, rolled to electronics with an electronic skill mod and a seeker mine damage. You want to just put 4 seeker mine damage mods on. I'm running an inventive backpack because you're always, sorry, I shouldn't say always, mostly going to be in cover. So you're going to be at full health, which is going to give you 15% extra skill. So we're looking at 15, 30, 45,000 rough extra skill power on this character, or on this build. Adding to that, I have another 12,000 skill. Ammo capacity means nothing, probably run with like burn resistance or something. And then it's electronic skill power with 2 more seeker mines. Again, enemy armor damage, so that seeker mine is putting out 15% extra enemy armor damage. The crit and damage and crit chance and crit damage don't really mean anything. Again, basically maxed out to electronics. And then I've got an okay set of tack knee pads rolled to health with a seeker mine damage mod. So it's the way that this build, or if you're trying to put together a solo build, is this is how you kind of want to set it up. But I would potentially change out the attack chest for a vigorous or Barrett's, and then potentially put on a instead of a refresh mask, because you're not really needing to hit the med kit. I just put on attack mask. So I don't even think any of these aren't even unlocked. Again, don't really care. If I did care, I'd get my firearms up to the 2874. I'm literally 50 off, and I would have talented and competent. But with like HVTs and challenging missions, pretty straightforward. Looking at the stats here, so damage to elites, I've got 13%. You could, to optimize this build, you can put damage to elites on a couple of pieces. I believe your knee pads and I think your mask. And I think you can get up to 13% on each, but at least on your knee pads, you're putting at least 26% damage to elites. Enemy armor damage, if you look, is 37%. So I'm putting out lots of damage. Now, as you can see, my skill haste 26%. If you look at the attack stat though, so every bullet your group hits adds 0.2% to a max of 30%. That adds up, so you get an extra 30% bonus on your skill power. I think really that's all it really matters for this build. Survivability, again, preach the max health to be around 200,000. I'm at 180. I'm in cover. It's all good. Armor mitigation's basically maxed. So it's overall, for a third character, piecing it together, really not that bad. So that's how you do weekly HVTs and challenging missions. Be coming out with some more content a little bit later.